Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. It's our first Friday stream that we've had for a couple of months, I think. So hopefully we can start making these a bit more regular again. But hopefully everybody's doing well. Oh, thank you, Mr. Junior. I forgot to close the door. And yes, it is freezing my backside. And I'm in the hoodie, but we'll warm up soon and then I'll be able to take it off. So let's hope I got a shirt on, that's for sure. But welcome everybody, hope you're doing well. We're going to do some chilling flying in Greece. Going to go up to, where we're going up to, I've forgotten where the country we're going up to, but we're going up to Tibet anyway, which always has awesome approaches. So it should be a lot of fun. And I'm actually in an 800 because Pegasus don't fly. They only fly 800s and 900s and Airbuses and all that sort of stuff like that. So, but hopefully everybody's doing well. Mr. TP, I have started the aircraft. I've actually connected the ground power unit and done a little bit already. So, but because it's a first Friday, I'm expecting just be a small group with us today because we haven't done a Friday for a while. So, but Mr. Sean Dow, good morning or good late evening, I should say for you. Mr. TP, good evening. Gav, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Michael, good morning. Probably bloody cold where you are as well, but good to see you, my friend. Bio, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Mr. TP is here as well. Good evening to you. Cat's here, putting the fighter aircraft away. Yeah, we don't really do fighters on this channel. Steve, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Wombat Man. Morning, Oz. Hope you have been well, my friend. I can't wait for this flight. Are you joining us, Mr. Wombat Man? Hope so. I could start this Friday stream too a little bit earlier because it's a show public holiday here. So Oz Junior's got the day off, so I didn't have to do the school run and drop him off at school. Hey, Richard, what's going on? I hope you're doing well, legend. G'day, g'day, g'day. William's here as well. Kraza, I believe. Welcome to the stream. David, what's going on? It's good to see that you're able to make the start of the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Angel says a very stuttery. I wasn't on my end, so it might be a browser end for you. It looked pretty good on my end. Colonel, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hey, the team from Simbit World is back again. How you doing, guys? Welcome to the stream. It's our first Friday stream that we've had in 2 months since I've been sick. So we're probably expecting a small crowd here today. Forever, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Joe, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Mr. Better. Morning, Shane. I love the hoodie. I have one the same. I'm in my hoodie. It's my hoodie. This thing's gonna make me really, really warm. So probably once we get into cruise, I'll have to go and have a bit of a wardrobe change. So, hey, Captain Fozzie, what's going on? Mr. Beacon, hope you are well. You mate, enjoying today. Ah, nice one. Cool. But yeah, it's a show holiday where I'm from. Scattered all on different dates. So Junior's got the day off, so we started the stream a little bit earlier. But yeah, so we're in a cool place, Athens. Athens is a very nicely done airport. So very, very nicely done. I can't actually remember who make Athens, but it's actually very, very nicely done airport. So looking forward to checking that one out. But yeah, we've started the aircraft and just done the ILSs and stuff like that, just to, because I wanted the jetway to be connected, but I had to connect it myself anyway. So but this airport's cool. They've got a lot of detail in this airport because they've even got moving people walking around in there, so that's pretty cool. It's hot where you are? Oh, yeah, it's freezing where we are. It was pretty cold this morning, but mind you, it would only got down to probably about, you know, between 9 and 11 degrees, and that's freezing for me. So very, very, very cold, especially when you're not used to it like myself. 8087. I'm going to put some fuel in here. 80. Got how much fuel the 7.8 actually takes. She takes a bit more fuel than the old 737 700 or the 600. So, but yeah. And we've got it's going to be interesting approach into to vet, because we're doing the 32 runway arrival at the moment, so that's going to be making things interesting. DV. Let's get some of the basics done here, shall we? Cool. Well, I hope all you guys are well. You use Rex Weather Force? Definitely not. No, I don't think you need it. I don't think you need it. I've used a bunch of Rex products, and if anybody wants to know, we are sitting at 7 a.m. With live weather on. I don't think you need it, to be honest. But I've used a bunch of their products in FSX, P3D, and X-Plane, but not in Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, sorry, Ryan. When I got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, after like a year, my 737 and 777 was gone. How do you mean was gone? We're going to grab these guys here. Let's grab this flight number here. That'll do. Pop that in there. Yeah, I know you had a bit of problem with that, Fozzie, but I've never had real weather go out on me. So knock on wood. But I know you had a problem with it for a little bit. Crazy Kraza, you can put an exclamation mark specs in the chat below and it will pop up, my friends. And we're going to pop this in. Oh, what am I doing? Still waking up. I have had a coffee. Just going to put a fake number in here. This is a bit of a half fictional flight, because I know Pegasus flies out of here and they do fly up to Vet, but I don't know like the route, I mean the flight numbers and all that sort of stuff like that, because I sort of don't go into that much detail, but yeah. Mr. Oz, do you want to push back before me? I don't know. I'm just going to push back whenever. What does this button do? Oh, thank you, very kind, Mr. Simbitworld. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. This one is for you. There we go, and we'll pin you up to the top. I appreciate it. And guys,
ooh, what does this button do? Slightly smiling face, thumbs up.
Mary's there. And guys, if you don't know, it's not a weird, funny name, Simbitworld. It's actually, they actually make add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator as careers. If you want to become a career pilot like Captain Fozzie's got so many hours in Simbitworld. Pilot's Light Chapter 2. Feel free, I'll put a link in the bits here and you can look it up. I think it's this. There we go. And that should pop up there. Simbitworld, you're welcome to do exclamation mark PL2 whenever you pop into the chat and spam your own add-ons. It's no problem whatsoever. But yeah, we will be doing some pilot live streams coming up in June, so that should be fun. Welcome anyway, and thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. That's the first super chat or dono that we've had for June, so yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so that's in there. Let's go and play around with our departures and arrivals and sort of taking my time. Mr. TP, just give me the salute or the nod or whatever when you've actually loaded back in, and then I'll speed things up. But I'm just taking my time because you said you had to do a restart. Today we're taking off runway 03 right. I have no idea where that's going to be, but we'll have a look a little bit later. And we're going to use the Core 1 Juliet. I think it's going to be the Cores 2 now. Yeah, it looks like it's the Cores 2 Juliet. One, no, there it is there. It's right in front of me. Yeah, dim bat. All right, cool. So we're going to do that. And that's cool. Helps if I actually activate that before I start messing around with that. Let's do this again, shall we? That one there. Okay, that one there. Let's do that and activate it this time. That makes so much more sense when you actually activate it. Cool. You're going to do a quick taxi. I'm in the H-jet adding my flight planning now. Okay, cool. Just right behind me. Cool. Sweet. All right, so we are going to do a runway 32, and we're going to do Block Y approach is what we're going to do. The star's going to be the last 1H arrival. Going to pop that in there. Let's have a look at our legs. These are going to be all right. I'll have a bit of a quiz around them a little bit later. Cool, that's all done. Let's request our flight information. But hopefully everybody's had a great week, or you come into the last day of the week. Oh, hang on, it's Thursday night for some of you guys, isn't it? I forget. Load that in. Very cool. Cool, all that's in there. We've got 8.1 tons of fuel, so we're going to pop that in there as well, and we're going to check the cruise winds in today's flights. 153 light winds around today at 09, so we're going to pop that in there. Put that in there so we can decate rate that. We'll do a nice little climb up. That'll do nicely. 5. Oh, let's do that. Trim's going to be 6. It's got to be 6. 6 on the trim. Alright, I got to pace myself. It's going to be a longer stream. It's 2 a.m. here Thursday night indeed. Holy dooly. Thursday night, that's very early morning. Very early morning. You're going to do a flight from LAX to Hobby. Okay, Houston Hobby is June Thursday. Yes. Houston Hobby, that's where the expo is going to be. Down in Houston. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, got a, that's high speeds, isn't it? Oh, that's right. We're flying, I keep forgetting, we're flying the 800 today. So obviously has higher approach speeds and takeoff speeds than what I'm used to flying the 700s and the 600s that I like messing around with. So that makes so much more sense. Doing runway 3. And we'll move this up. Yeah. There we go. All that. Let's start an APU, ladies and gentlemen. Put a pump on. Start this guy. You're born in Houston? Ah, everything's bigger and better in Texas, y'all. Actually, it wants to go up to flight levels 3-4, I believe. Plug that in there. Let's double check. Yep, 3-4. Let's check the cruise. 3-6. No. No. The computer says no. There we go. Well, they'll adjust in a minute. Computer says no. Flight directors can go on. We'll be pushing back in a minute. Oh shit, I haven't even boarded any passengers. Holy dooly. It looks like we're not boarding passengers. That was a whole waste of time. We don't have time. I'm gonna have to push back anyway. So that's alright. Good job, ausflightsimmer. You had one job, was to take passengers from A to B, and I forgot to board them. One job. Alright, where's runway 30? Right, okay, that's the closest runway there. Nice, we chose a good spot. One job. You goofy gobber? Yes, I had one job and I stuffed it. Oh well. APU's all fired up. Pumps on. We're going to ask to push back because ausflightsimmer stuffed up. So just pretended everybody boarded and everything's fine. Let's press for pushback anyway. And we're going to be taking off just up here. Nice to see we've got a few of you guys with us coming for a flight today, which is very, very nice. Hello. Hello. I'll just cheat and do that. Go. Please set the parking brake. Roger. Feet on the pedals. There we go. Bypass pin inserted. 2 a.m. Holy dooly. You're stuck in bloody traffic. Fuzzy, are you on your way there or the way back? Hey James, what's up, Doc? It's gonna push back with the gate there, isn't it? It is. Gonna push back with the gate on. G6. My second most recommended add-on. I like these assets they've used there. I won't let me go back anymore. On your way. Ah, bugger. We're gonna go nose. Hang on, nose to the left.
Release parking brakes,
Please. Just gonna scrape the bejeebers out of the plane here.
Start at wheel.
You're gonna push back. There we go. Big scrape. The beautiful Pegasus. Big scrape at the plane there. That's what we like. Now it's going to move back. Holy dooly. Oh, let's do the right today. Now it's going back. Yeah, we are in Pegasus, yeah. Yeah, I haven't really flown Pegasus much, but... Oh, do you know what? I haven't done any of my lights properly. There we go. If I was on Pilot's Life, I'd be getting bad scores already. But not today. There's a bit of fisheye going in there. She looks like she's got a very small body. Ryan, I haven't been using it since I've been sick. But that being said, I'm actually switching out this chair here. And I've got a new chair sitting over there. A big thank you to our friends over at Next Level Racing. And then I'll be putting the haptic on that and then using the haptic. But I don't know if I'll use it while I'm streaming because it might get distractive, but we'll see how we go. But yes, I still use it. Yeah, just haven't been using it on the streams and I haven't been using it as much since I've been sick. So hopefully that answers your questions. But yeah, it's great. I love it. So much fun. What am I doing here? Holy dooly. Do you know what? I've stuffed up this whole thing today. Burning out our generators. There we go. That's just going to kick on anyway. But do I fly the Phoenix? I'm not an Airbus fan, but I will be flying at the 330 from Aerosoft when it comes out. You never know. I might do some A320 flights, but there's so many people fly the A320. Turn it on, Fox. Yeah, I'm making a bit of a milkshake out of it at the moment, but that happens when I'm too busy chatting away. Here we go. Got a good engine start, left engine. We're going to tell GSX that we've had a good engine start, so they can do their thing.
On picture ground, we have a good engine start. Hit disconnect.
The engine's firing up. Does it work on American Truck Simulator? Yeah, it can. The thing is, you've got the default software for it that comes with. I actually haven't. I need to look at some of the other games to see what updates they've done. But that being said, there is third-party software that you can get where you don't need their software, and it will work on pretty much everything. So the answer is that is yes. Michael, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. And Mr. Two Knots, welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. Happy June, everybody. It hit the 1st of winter yesterday in Oz.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Over to the gens. There we go. Hydraulics can go on. How's the sounds, guys? Are they all right? Should be good. Good. We'll turn the taxi lights on there. Get them out of the way. Hey, Xenon, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Sounds good here. Cool. All right, we will do the flaps as we go. But yeah, I can't hear the sounds as well with these cheapy nasty headsets, so had some eye tests in your eye tests were that good. Ooh, sorry to hear, Michael. Sorry to hear. Watch out for this aircraft here. Make sure we don't hit the little bus. Not sure where he's going, but anyways. But awesome scenery. Can't remember who does Athens, but it's great scenery. Highly recommend it if you like flying over this way. Just following, are you following? Yeah, I have been. Yeah, I've been following a little bit, just a little bit of Computex. I don't know, I can't remember who does this one. But yeah, I have been following, of course. I'm a computer geek. You can get overloaded with some of the stuff because there's a lot of stuff that's coming out. But yeah, probably nothing that's too well mind-blowing this year, but some cool stuff nevertheless. The level of detail and even out like the highway following in and all that sort of stuff here it's pretty good. And for taxiing and things like that, it's got bridges over to the other side of the airport, so it's got a lot of things going for it. It's nice, and nice approaches. You got water approaches, mountain approaches. It's pretty cool. The flaps down, then I want us to verify the speeds. Roy's doing well, a nice one. Did you have a good birthday week, Michael? Are you still celebrating? You might as well celebrate over the weekend, why not? Hang on. I knew that was going to happen. You always, like, when you're taxiing and you've got your head down looking at the FMS, you know something's going to happen. Yes, but there's two things with that, Steve. There's two things for that. The weekend starts earlier, but then the weekend finishes earlier. So we're back on Mondays where you guys are still celebrating your Sundays. We're back at work. Mind you, this is my job, so... Yeah, Mr. TP. You know, Mr. TP, you meant to taxi at a quick walking pace, and not like a Formula 1 Ferrari V10 back in the 80s, smashing down the straight. I've seen how quick you taxi. He's on a mission. Alright, let's quickly whack on some brakes here. Come on, where's the click spot? There we go. There we go. That's all good, that's all good, that's all good. Ring some bells. You can ring my bell. I've been annoying Mrs. Oz with that song all morning. Cool, I believe we're good to go. It's cold and cloudy today in Canberra. Yeah, I imagine it would be. Tech question, Phil. Is it worth going all the way for RTX? Dennis, for the flight sim, I don't think you need any higher than a 4080. I said to Mrs. Oz, I said, don't you worry. You'll be driving to work this morning, and halfway to work, you'll be start singing the song. No, there's no need to clip that. We've got enough clips. Dave's running like 5 or 6 clips on his YouTube channel with me on it. We don't need any more. We're clear. Did a Rick roll in the bunny suit? Right, let's turn some music off for a little bit. Yeah, of course you would. Thanks. Thanks, Beto. Is this aircraft in front of us going to take off? Angel, good to go. No? Not sure what's happening with Angel there. We're good to go. Alright, let's get out of here. DK rated the takeoff, so should take a while. That's the Athens. We'll be back. We'll be back in a few short couple hours. Nice little casual rotation, a bit slow. Wheels going up. This is pretty good around here considering the detail of the airport. There we go. Look at that. Flap's already going up. Then we're going to make a turn over to the water. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, there was a GPU driver update. I haven't actually checked out to see what it does. Some people saying that they were having stutters with the previous driver updates, and this is now fixing it. Well, we're going a bit too quick, Oz. We might want to get autopilot to do some work for us. We busted the speed limit there. If we were in pilot's life, we would have lost more points. Bad pilot. Bad pilot. Going to 4,000. Oh, it's for AMD. Ah, Roger. Well, there was a NVIDIA driver out. Maybe not last night, a couple of days ago, perhaps. Probably a couple of days ago it was out. There we go. See ya, Athens. But we'll be back. Did it fix the stutters? Some people I read in the Facebook forums that are on for Microsoft Flight Simulator, they were having success with it. So I believe it may have fixed some stutters, or they've done their initial flights and it would seem to be pretty good. So that's as much as I know. Takes a bit of work to get out of Athens with the star, and unfortunately we have to keep the altitude down just a bit until we get back out of here. So smooth as silk here. Yeah, I'm running really old drivers because I seem to stick on my drivers if they're doing well, so I don't really tend to change them too much. So, but again, thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams, and also Simbitworld, thank you very much for the super chat, the first super chat of winter. There we go, the first super chat or dono of winter for the stream in June, so appreciate that. Thank you very much for finding the button. Right, we'll stay at 4,000, or actually no, we can go to 6,000 now. We go level change. Back. Lovely views, yeah. We'll get some nice views back in Athens as we turn around. May I ask what's your NBN and download speed? The other night I said I was getting bandwidth popped up warnings on the Gold Coast. James, I'm very lucky I've got fiber to the premise. I only have 100 megabyte down and 20 up, but I'm finding that's all I need. The thing is, it's like 20 up all the time. It doesn't duck under, and it's 100. And when I do my speed test, even though I'm 100, it's 105, 110. I've had higher speed boosts and stuff where I've had ridiculous speeds, but I don't need them, so. It's winter? Yeah, it's winter. Simboot World said the same thing, yeah. Yep, we're on the arse end of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Completely arse end to what you guys are. But mind you, the winter solstice is only like 3 weeks away. It's only 3 weeks away before the shortest day, and it's at the start of winter when we have it, so. Going 50 down, yeah. There's a 6,000, and we need to stay below 6,000 as we're crossing it and back over the airport here, and then we can go up to 21. Is Fly Tampa Athens? I can't remember. Athens Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's have a quick Google search. I can't find it quickly. Would someone mind Googling it and let us know? Because obviously it's probably one of the top developers, because it's really nice. I can't remember who it was. Hey, Mr. Poundy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Once we get the cruise, we're going to have a quick coffee break too. So it must be Fly Tampa then. I did pick it up from Orbex from memory. But yeah, as usual, Fly Tampa do awesome scenery. Awesome scenery. We were getting a few bumps as we went back over the land. Geez, I'm not used to flying a 7.3 that's so long. Got a couple of people still on the ground. As long as the flight time before we whacked in the SIDS and stars is an hour and 10. Hour and 10. We've already been in the air for 9 minutes. Runway lights are off. Just Ryan, check a link in the description. There's a couple of things with the link in the description with the HF8, Ryan. You can go and click it. If you can't purchase it from there, it will come up where you can purchase it from your local retailers and or have a list. In the description, there's a links for them all of the stream. I just did a flight from Wellington. Wait, so from where? Wilmington. Where's that? To Houston is 7.3. Took 3 hours. Where's Wilmington? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Still got to stay below 6,000. Yeah, just click on the link, and if you can, they've got obviously their website. You can purchase it directly from. If you can't, you can, down the bottom, you can see where all your local retailers are. One in North Carolina. I'm not familiar with it, so he's got Athens. It's a big city, isn't it? Big city. The old Athens airport, yes. We're gonna see it? No, I might have to get outside views. That's the oldie. we need to start sending. It's 21. Used to fly on TWA 747-100s out of there. Holy dooly. Out of the Athens airport. It's got all crosses on the runways. Obviously in the sim, but it's not in the sim. Oh, there's a little go-kart track down there by the looks of it. Is that airport actually active these days, or is it totally closed down? Aussie BB, yeah, I'm with the old Big T. Hey Mark, what's going on? The Big T in Oz. Oh, they used it for the Olympics. Huh. What do you mean, like to house people? The Olympians. Of course, you with the Big T. For events, yeah, okay, Roger, I get you. I get you. Oh, James, holy dooly. You've got one of those. Yeah, it sucks. There's 10,000. Lights can go off. Well, do that. Oh, left me taxi lights on. Holy dooly, if we're in Simbit. Well, we would've got smashed with that one too. Bad pilot. Belts can go onto auto. And we'll do a lovely cruise up. Yeah, I'm lucky I got 5 premise. That's why it's pretty cool for me to stream. Australia's notorious for bad internet. The old Starlink, yep. Get the old Starlink, that way the aliens in Sector 4 can watch your flight sim. They can tune in. They can tune in. Yeah, well that was FSX. So many people that is on Starlink, it's crazy. Crazy how quickly that thing's come about. But then again, he is launching a little rocket like every 5 minutes with little satellites in there, so another airport down there. Which one's that one? That one doesn't look like it's in the sim either. We've got some seafront ship simulation ships down there too. What's obviously you've got the initial outlay, but what's the monthly cost on a Starlink? Like, I have no idea. I don't look at it. We're going to put our top climb. I'm just going to do it all the way up to 34 and it can just keep going up. I'm gonna go and I'm getting a bit warm, so I'm gonna go and change my hoodie and make coffee. 137, and just excuse my my ignorance. What does 137 give you each month? Like, is that unlimited sort of internet? I can turn on my fixed Starlink for a small additional mobility on my fixed for a small additional fee for a month. If you want it, you can take it in a caravan, for example. Ah, okay. 139 for Oz, and you get unlimited. Oh, there you go. I suppose it's not too bad if you want good internet and there's nothing around. Do you have congestion on the bloody thing? Is that a thing? Is there like a congestion thing? Like a time? Hey, Captain Cookie. How you doing, mate? You're in school? Welcome. Shouldn't be watching the stream while you're in school. Is there a congestion thing for it? Like at a certain time, like the old NBN is, like when everybody's on it? Well, it doesn't work like that because the satellites are moving, I guess. It's a game changer? Yeah, I imagine it would be for some people. You have trees sometimes? Okay. Yeah, and the other thing I have going for me is when I built this place, I was looking for a place that would take fiber to the premise. So when I built this place, I hardwired the place up with Ethernet in a couple of rooms. I didn't go nuts with it, but the office or the studio, whatever you want to call it, the flight sim room, the man cave, whatever you want to call it, I have the Ethernet running straight into here, so which means the modem's here and my PC's directly plugged in the modem, so I'm not losing much at all, which is a big help. Richard got the Honda Jets. I guess that should practice with. Nice. Starlink hardware for rural is currently being offered for a $199. It's a bargain. Apparently rural also includes city areas as well. Okay. Hey Jordan, what's going on? The 787, yeah, it's a nice aircraft. I don't normally fly it. I normally fly the smaller ones. But we are flying it today nevertheless. And we're going up to Montenegro? I can't remember how to say it. We're going up there to vet. So climb's coming up here. But that's where we're going. It's pretty cool that the technology's out there to be able to do stuff with, so that's good. £75 in the UK if you buy the hardware for 300. £75 to you, that's about the same price, I think. Was it pounds to AUD? Holy dooly. What are you doing? Hey? Which one? Oh, the carrot stuff. Okay. So that works out to be 142. Oz just come in there, Junior. He scared the jeebus out of me. Crazy that these broadband providers are coming up with cheaper prices to Telstra concerning watching Facebook pages that they complain like on Aussie Broadband, etc. I think Telstra's more expensive because they manage the congestion better than the others. So if you're on a lower speed broadband, you're probably like 50s, 50 down and, you know, 5 up or whatever. You're probably better be on Telstra because they work on their congestion better. I think that's the reason why they're a little bit more expensive. It's more of the back end stuff. Yeah, 500 down, 52 up, 45 pounds. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I can get ridiculous amount down, probably around about the same down, GAV, for about 110 AUD. But I don't, because I don't need it. I guess it would be nice, high upload speeds when I'm doing videos and stuff like that. Oh, so they publish it, so they let you know when there's congestion. But then again, that's just gonna, what's that gonna do for you though? It's just gonna let you know you've got congestion. Oh, bugger, there's congestion again. Marge, there's congestion again. Hey, Mr. Maple Leaf. Did you get your throttles worked out for the climb coming up? We'll better show you guys what we're doing today. Alrighty, so we nicked out of Athens and then we're doing the crossover as we go to Montenegro. And we're going to go all the way up. Yeah, so basically, Garrett, we're going to make a right-hand turn in about 70 nautical miles, and we're going to jump up this way. So that's the flight today. Have some nice scenic mountains and some coastal beach views, and then we're going to do the flight back. So it'll be fun. And we're still not at top of climb yet. Nice little casual flight on a Friday. Hey James, safe landing and you finish cook. No worries, mate. Catch you later. A quickie stream for tomorrow. James, I haven't even thought about tomorrow. The thing is, as soon as I finish this stream, I've got to work on the news video, and that takes the rest of the day. So basically today, you know, we'll call it work, even though I'm having heaps of fun, and we'll call it work. So I started work here at 8 o'clock this morning. And I will stream, I don't know, this will go, because we started a little bit early, I don't know, the stream might finish at 11:30. As soon as we finish that, I'm straight into the video, and I'll be going till, I don't know, 11:30 tonight. That's a normal Friday for me. So when I upload the video and get it all up there, then I'll think about Saturday morning stream. So, and the videos it's a bit of a pain in the backside, because there's some weeks where there's a lot of news during the week and I can start doing the scripts on Thursday night, which I normally do. But there's some weeks where the news is a bit late, like a lot of developers aren't really popping stuff out until like now, so then I have to re-go and do some of the scripting and do more research, which means it takes extra time. And this week is one of those weeks. So yeah, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow at all. No idea. I love doing the beach. You'll probably find, James, that if I'm going to do bush trips, they'll probably be on a Wednesday or a Sunday. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go. See what flavors. There is a aircraft that I want to check out that I haven't purchased yet, so maybe that might be an option. We'll see. Don't know. We'll get there. Alex just bought the 737-800 for Xbox. No, it won't be the Beaver. We can't do the Beaver on the channel. We can't do the Beaver on the channel. You guys rip it to shreds. See, James. Have I bought the C-160? No. I can't do... The thing is, Willie, I can't just... I used to be able to purchase any aircraft that I wanted, but then obviously when I had a change of job situation and this become my full-time job, I have to be careful and choose what aircraft, because you guys fund everything on the channel. You guys support me and I'm able to do this full-time, and I've just got to watch what aircraft I pick up. So the C-160 is worth it. Yeah, I was thinking of waiting until they actually had a proper BNAV in it, because obviously they don't, unless that's been updated for it. I'm not too sure. There we go. We've got 34,000 feet. Yeah, it's like a VNAV, yeah. So they are going to put the VNAV in there. So my initial thoughts with that is I'll get it maybe when the VNAV's been put into it. Oh, thanks for giving it away, Gav. I like to have a little bit of surprise. Come on, you didn't expect them to do 2 weeks worth of cool marketplace updates. But I'd say, Gav, I don't think that the thing is, Gav, I don't think there's much interesting stuff in the backlog. So I don't think it's like a Microsoft Flight Simulator marketplace update. I just don't think there's much going on in there. I think a lot of developers are working on Xbox, or now their Xbox stuff is actually in there. Like, think of Just Flight as an example. The guys over at Just Flight have gone and spent all that. They've put their Fokker and stuff on hold in their development. Well, not hold, but they've slowed it down because they've gone and updated all their aircraft. All the Arrow series is now on Xbox. They've gone and done the 146s and they've put that all on Xbox. So everything that they've released for Microsoft Flight Simulator is now on Xbox. PINDO, obviously the DC-6s and 2 of their 737s are now on Xbox. So there's not really, you know, heaps of stuff I think that will be clogging up the backlog, except for mission packs, night lighting packs. Every man in his aircraft are doing liveries. But there's not much really there that's going to be clogging it up. So until you get more aircraft releases from the big developers, like we've got Aerosoft with the A330, you've got PMDG will do the 600 and the 900 once they see the slowdown of people purchasing their other 2 aircraft. You've got the Just Flight Fokker. You've got the guys doing the MD-80 as well. All that sort of stuff. They're still in development. The PMGG 777. This is just airliners. You've got A2A. Probably in a few months, maybe in spring. Maybe in fall. Like, to be honest, your best time to release products now is in the fall. The biggest countries that consumers in flight simming is the US, or is Europe and the US and Europe, and you might as well be dropping, if I was a developer, I'd be dropping the aircraft products in the fall when people are, you know, in their homes a little bit more. You can sell more copies. I don't know. We might not see much for the next couple of months. Might be quiet. But then again, I have been wrong many, many times before. Wonder if it would make it to Xbox. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're probably concentrating on updating it and getting it good for PC before an Xbox thing. All right, I'm going to be back in a little bit. Gav, you've got control, my friends. I'm just going to go and make a quick coffee and change out of this audio because I'm starting to sweat lots. And I'll be back, guys. Won't be long. We should have the top of D. Yeah, top of D's got 80 nautical miles, so we've got some time. All right, be back soon. We're back. Might have got lucky, Willie. Might have got lucky. Actually, I had something funny happen to me last night. My keyboard's wrecked. And the reason it's wrecked is because my headphone cords get stuck on a corner of certain keys. So you've got the print screen button, the screen lock button, the pause button are all mangled, right? And last night, the print screen button, here it is here. Anyway, it's Gonski's, and the bloody thing kept just doing print screens and saving my print screen. So I kept doing it, just going print screen, print screen, print screen. I couldn't stop it. It was going nuts. Now I got to get a new keyboard, which is a bit of a pain in the ass. And I couldn't find where it was saving the print screens to, but I eventually worked it out. I'm like, I can't stop this thing. It just kept going and going and going. Oh well, such is life. We'll just add that to the list of repairs. But it was funny. It was funny. Made me laugh. It's annoying. I can't configure my auto brakes and engine starters for this thing. Auto brake. Just use the VC. Just use the virtual cockpit to do it. Nice mountain views around here. But thank you everybody for taking the time to come out and fly with us. As I sort of alluded to quickly the other night, I want to say a big thank you to all you guys for your support in April and in May. Obviously we haven't done heaps of content that we normally would do. We've done a bit, but we hadn't done heaps while I've been unwell. So I just want to say a big thank you to all you guys for supporting me on that one. So Mr. Brett Poundy says, one more until my birthday was really Tuesday. What do you mean your birthday? Your birthday's on Tuesday? Are you talking about your birthday for the stream? But yes, one more to go and you get to change your plane. Thank you very much, Mr. Poundy, for the support. Thank you, legend. Last Tuesday.
One more until a birthday was really Tuesday.
Ah, last Tuesday. Well, happy birthday, my friend. Guys, put some cakes in the chat for Mr. Brett Poundy. Go. Put some cupcakes in the chat for you, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And always thank you very much for the support. Pin Brett up there saying it's my birthday. We go. Oh, look at that rock formation down there. It's insane. Celebration for you, Steve? Why are we celebrating for you? What did I miss? What are we celebrating? Look at that. That's stunning. Mountain formation there. That's incredible. Look up in the chat. How far am I going up? Are you celebrating because you got handed off? Are you celebrating because ATC's been annoying? Great celebration. Look at that rock formation. That's incredible. Insanely good. Very picturesque part of the world this is. All right, so our top of D's coming up. We're going to go down straight down to flight levels 4-8. So we're just going to plant that in here, and we're going to start to descend. There we go. Look at that. There's just views everywhere, Mr. TP. Beautiful place. Yeah, well, they could have done worse. They could have made you descend straight into the mountains like they like doing. There we go. Thank you very much for everybody joining us as we fly over. Well, obviously, we got a smaller crowd, which I was expecting because I haven't streamed on a Friday for 2 months. Yeah, I just don't even use the ATC. I don't even think, yeah, I don't even have it. I've got it switched off, so I don't even have to look at it. But I'm not a generic 534. I'm Air Canada 1563. Yeah, I just have it switched off. It's a pain in the backside. This headphone, the cord's not long enough. I'm sleeping on the sofa to fly this stream. What do you mean you're sleeping on the sofa? There we go. Engines just roll back, I believe. Yeah. Maybe not. Yes, they are. No, they're not. I'm hearing things. We've still got about 5 to go. Mr. Aviation 108, welcome. Ah, Roger Gav. I get you. I get you. Yeah, I know this time slot doesn't help our European friends. Hello, all the way from Greece. Welcome. It's 2:49 a.m. What are you doing up? What are you doing up? Very early morning. You at 7 p.m? Yeah. So I do this time slot, obviously, which we haven't done much over the last couple of months, but I do this time slot for our friends in the US. And obviously our friends in Oz who aren't working today because I don't normally get the most favorable time slots that I stream. But this is a way to say to them, thank you very much. America, yeah. And Canada, yes. Sorry, TP. I should just say North America, shouldn't I? I should just say North America. Man, this thing uses a lot of fuel. She's thirsty. Oh, there we go. Mrs. TP's crying too. Mr. TP's crying. I should know better. Yeah, I should know better because Canada is my second home. I used to live there. Hey Oz, where can you find the transponder of the aircraft? You just want to turn your TCAS on. Down here. Down here. Working early in the morning. Are you just getting up for the morning in Greece? Probably the same for South America. Oh my God. I'm getting hit now. Do you think the next version of Microsoft Flight Sim will be 2030? I don't know. Angel, there will have to be something that's going to revolutionize revolutionize the genre for them to do something with. So I believe the development of the sim is slowing down a big time, because we're coming to the final stages of what the sim's going to look like. Like next year, 2024, we'll probably have one sim update. That's my prediction. So they will keep moving and doing the microtransactions with the, you know, like, what do you call it? Local legends and stuff like that. They'll keep doing world updates and all that sort of stuff like that, to keep. But I don't know. I don't think we'll see. I think it's, you know, we won't see a new Microsoft Flight Simulator for a long time. I think probably what they need to do is they need to create it outside this engine and make a flight simulator in a totally new new engine. Yeah, I don't do predictions. We don't need a Mary. So I don't know, maybe if they go and do it in Unreal Engine number 55 or something in the future. I don't know, it's hard to say, but I don't think we'll see anything for any time soon. And I think it's all going to be about the third-party developers making, you know, awesome aircraft and things like that. So there'll be a bit of a slowdown. The hype's dropping of the sim, and it's just becoming its normal mainstream like it was for years and years and years with FX, FSX, Prepared, and X-Plane. Yeah, at least another 5 years before we'll see something. You happy with Microsoft Flight Simulator on Xbox? Yeah. Definitely future-proof at the sim. They keep tweaking, adding almost 3.5 years since release. Yeah. Is it 3.5 years? Is this August going to hit the 4-year mark? It is too. Yeah, it's 4 years. Holy dolly. Yeah, there's obviously things that should be in the sim properly that's not in the sim. And I guess they've got time to work on it. But I don't know, like, how long are they going to keep investing millions of dollars into Sobo to keep working on it? Like, they've finished all the core stuff. Helicopters in the sims, gliders are in the sim, flight mechanics are the way they are. I can't imagine changing too much. Yeah, Gab, well, you can do shared cockpit now with your controls, so you don't need the sim to do that. There is third-party freeware stuff out there, but again, the thing is, I don't know, I think we're going to see most of the work in between trying to get Xbox closer to PC. World updates, what's the next world update? 14? Would be nice. Yeah, I don't think you'll see a career mode because there's never been a career mode in the sim. But that being said, as I was talking before, I don't know, are our friends here from Simbit World? I'm probably going to throw them underneath the bus if they are. Are you guys going to come to Xbox? Is that a possibility or not a possibility? It's probably a hard thing for add-ons to come to Xbox, but He might have gone to bed because it's super early in the morning, but we've got heaps of different career modes and stuff like that. Yeah, they say they're working on seasons and the scenery gateway, the freeware scenery gateway, which is going to help our Xbox friends get some of the freeware add-ons that PC users have. That's meant to come with the next world update. The problem with a long-term sim like we have is now that the rate of the new sim, yeah, I think the difference is that, Brett, against P3D and X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Simulator, the freeware gateway scenery, yeah, it's in development. It's they basically said it's pretty much done. It just needs polish. Sorry. I think the difference is between with Microsoft Flight Simulator and other scenery, I'm talking about scenery, I've got scenery in my head, and other sims that we had in the past is the marketplace. So whenever products are sold on the marketplace, they're getting a small percentage of microtransactions, and they're releasing their own aircraft and things like that. So they're making money where, you know, still making money. I guess that's the difference for them this year, or this time around. Think about all the transactions that are happening in the marketplace. If they're getting 2 or 3% from that, they're making millions off that themselves. And our Xbox friends only have the ability to purchase off the marketplace. Holy dolly. Only have the ability to purchase off the marketplace, so they're making tons of money. Yeah. Yep. I'd love to know some of the statistics for that, TP. I think about how many 787s have been sold in the last 2 weeks, right? Or the last week. And if they made 3% off that, it's tons. Tons and tons and tons of money for them. Yeah, I was just saying before, Havoc, Pilot's Life 2, and there's a bunch of other ones that do career mode too, but obviously it's not available on Xbox at the moment for that sort of stuff. We already have access to them on the PC land. 14 years, yeah. I think, Angel, the difference probably with FSX, you had, they totally got rid of it. So they sold the entertainment license to Dovetail, and then they sold the commercial license to Prepared. So in that time we had Prepared doing updates to the sim, but nothing mind-blowing. And then you had Dovetail started off and did some updates before they got their license removed back from them, because obviously they were creating this. So it might get to the point where Microsoft Flight Simulator will just go, the guys will go, yep, we're done. It's like any game with a MMO sort of sandbox thing, which I guess this falls into, sort of. They have a life expectancy of about 10 years. A lot of mods for compete. Yeah. I'm surprised they've got so much stuff working on Xbox the way that they do. I'm surprised there's hardware come out working for Xbox. Like, I'm super surprised and very, very grateful, because we've been able to meet some awesome friends in the community that fly on Xbox that can do the same thing. So there is a big gap. $3 billion revenue so far. Holy bejeebers. There is some things that they're talking about, like Bing's meant to be going, updating all its ortho. So that could be a big thing that would come into the sim and all that sort of stuff. $3 billion revenue. Jesus Christ. Squeakers? Yes. Yes. I'll be honest, guys. I purchased an Xbox. So I wanted to make flight sim content on Xbox. And I purchased an Xbox, and like, it was a big investment for me, considering I already had the PC and stuff. And I don't even switch it on because the gap's so big. So I feel for you guys. And I do try to cover as much Xbox news as much as possible, because I believe some content creators out there forget about our Xbox friends. And their investment, well, I think there's two parts that Flight Sim School is. One is the investment, but it's the branding for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like, Microsoft really used the branding well of this being, you know, the longest running add-on platform, whatever that they've had, even before Microsoft. So but yeah, so they've been able to use the branding well as well. Can I get a I need a new keyboard. I've broken the keyboard. Look, there it is there. That's my print screen, which I'm ashamed, because the keyboard I got it's not a cheap one, and it does me well because I do editing on it. But the thing, I need to get a new keyboard, so we'll add that to the list. But there's my print screen button, and the screen lock and the pause button are all not living their best life at the moment. So, anywho, I'm missing out the pieces to it here as well. What's MX? But yeah, we'll add that to the list of more stuff that we've broken. Don't bang on my keyboard. How it happens is it happens from my headphone cords. So they get wrapped behind the key, and then I move, and then they bugger it up. So that is true, Flight Sim School. That is true. Likely story, says Colonel. No, that's what happens. That's why the screen lock on the pause are all funky too. Yeah, I get ya. I get ya, Havoc. I get ya. But I appreciate everybody for coming out. Thank you very much. Our first Friday morning stream in 2 months, so thanks very much for coming out and flying with us. There you go. We just hit an hour on the flight. It's an hour and 10, but then our SIDS and stars on top of that, so. Yeah, sorry, Flight Sim School. I didn't put too much notice in. Actually, no, I probably put about 16 hours of notice in there. Apparently I can. No, I put it up last night. The details. I generally don't. So how I do my streams and advertise it is I don't go and put them in a week's advance. I usually keep to the same streaming time, except obviously I've dropped some days while I've been sick. But I generally keep the same streaming time, so people should know when we're streaming. So I'll just pop it in just before, because the thing is, I don't know, I don't want to go and put in something 2 weeks in advance and go, I'm going to fly a 737, but I might get to that point and I'm like, I don't feel like flying a 737. So I do it and I plan stuff that I feel like doing because I want to be passionate when I stream, to be entertaining. So like on a Friday stream, because it's a long day for me, I usually do some airliners and make it nice and casual. So if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, I'm just rambling. I feel like I need some light in here. Yeah, Maple Leaf, yeah, there is things to be done, but it all comes down to I'm afraid of commitment, Aaron. Yeah, there's things that they can put in here, but doesn't mean they're going to do it. Doesn't mean they're going to do it. It all comes down, it's a business after all. It all comes down to their investment. Number one, Old Man Grumpy, more like it. Aaron needs to change his name to a Grumpy Simmer. Old Man Grumpy. In my day, I used to walk 5 miles in the snow before I used to do flight simulations. We didn't have all the gadgets that you young whippersnappers now. I'm not sure there's big no, I'm Alright, I'm going to keep this ending and make no comments. Right, there's 26. We're going to have a decel moment up here. I'm going to pop some flaps in. Oh, hang on. How many nautical miles we got? Still got 20 nautical miles. I'm going to put the flaps in a bit late. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to come between these two mountains in here and then dive in. Any clips? No clips on that one. Is what we're going to do. I'm going to go flaps one on the auto brake. Lights have been down. Oh, got those to auto, but we'll actually turn those to on. Oh, do you know what? We haven't strobed the whole time. Lucky we're not doing Pilot's Life. I said before I would be in deep trouble. Speed's going down to 220. And then we'll... Don't pop any brakes down yet. Brett's... Oh my god, Brett was lurking. Did you end up with... Oh, I think... because it happened twice. Because obviously I fixed it the first time and then I pressed the button because it was wonky and it did it again. I don't know. 50 would be conservative probably. But I found them and I was able to delete them. Alright, we're going to go first notch flaps. Drop your decks and drop your flaps. Slats are out. You laughing at June telling you what to do. Yeah, June, you come in and brought me. This is so cute, right? He brought me in his old keyboard, but the keys on this thing are broken. So he brought that in to me. He's going, like, you can use this, Daddy. But that one's buggered. That's why I don't have it. Was busy making coffee. All right. I'm going to start slowing down super quick here. Flaps 2, flaps 5. The support, I know. He's a legend. He was trying to help me out. Flaps 10. Here's speed brakes arms. See the runway, so we're going to pop down the wheels. Down the wheels, the gear. There you go, flaps 15. Stop the music. Geez, this all come up pretty quick, didn't it? Flaps 25. Flaps 25. Go, last lot of flaps. It is a sweet approach. Yep. I'm going to drop autopilot off here in a second. She's all the way down there. You fly it. Oh, getting a bit of drift from these from the winds. Oh, train. Calm down. Yep, awesome approaches in here. It's a nice place to come to fly in. Just gotta watch these trees.
Having any fun yet?
Serious? Can't be doing that on me. Oh, you buggers. Dudders. Right on it. And I forgot, I just don't have FPS realistic. I forgot to turn it on. Dudders. We'll have to go with manual braking now, I think. There we go. Unfortunately, we had some stutters on our flare, but I think we're alright. I think we're alright. That was good. That was good. Welcome to Vets. Vets, I should say. It's heaps of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a great approach. Thank you, Mr. Poundy. And we'll have another nice approach when we come back into Greece, because it's an awesome airport. And the senior developers have done wonders with the work outside the airport to make the approaches look awesome. So shit, we're gonna knock our wing. There we go. You did okay. Captain Fozzie would have done better. Of course he would have. Captain Fozzie does everything better. Alright, let's get this down in a closed down state. Leave hydraulics on. So we can get rid of these passengers if GSX is going to work. Taxi lights can go off. And that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. Got these engines down and see if GSX is going to do a thing. Yeah, it will. Press deboarding. Yes. There we go. Welcome to Teviat, everybody. Oh, what's going on here? What's going on over there? I parked on you? I can't even see you guys. How did I park on you? Apologies, I couldn't see anybody parked here. There we go. We're going to offload these passengers and we're going to get ready for the return trip back. And payware add-ons, yeah, I know, William. I have no idea, but it is. And obviously on the streams, I try to fly into as much payware as I can for people that are streaming. Oh, look at this bus. That was flying. So you guys get the best quality of the streams. Comes the bus. Bags already going off. Obviously, I don't have a proper profile set up. It is, yeah. They fly up this way. I'm just not using correct flight numbers or anything like that. Casually goes through the wall. Yeah, if I actually had the right profiles, they would just walk off probably going there. But yeah. I want to say a big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight for supporting the streams. Simbit World for the super chat. Excuse me. And also Mr. Pound, thank you very much for your 11 months. Appreciate the support, everyone. All right, I'm going to go And he went to Turkey. I don't know. I looked on Flight Radar, Havoc. That's how I actually got this flight. They said they had 787. It might have been 900s though going here. I can't remember, but yeah, I got it from Flight Radar. I just looked at the careers page, so they have about 15 open job positions to work directly on the flight sim, so I guess it's a good sign that it continued developing. Yeah, they're hiring more people for the marketplace. I know that. So, you just found something? What did you find? See you, Maple Leaf. All right, guys, I'm going to be back in a minute. I'm going to set up, there's Angel doing a go around possibly. I'm going to be just setting up the return flight so we can do that. And I'll be back in a few minutes. But if you've got to go, thank you very much for hanging out for the first part of the stream. We'll be back soon.
Passengers bus is coming.
FS Realistic connected.
Alrighty. Let's do this again, shall we? Lima Yankee Go Victor. No, leave the crew on board, please. They've got to go and do another run at this. Lima. There we go. Select that, pop that in there, request that in there. And is GSX finished? Yep, cool. So GSX, we need to start cleaning up. We are going to request boarding and do this all again. Load that in there. I'll do the fuel in a second. We'll do the return trip. Activate that. Actually, I might do that over on this one, shall I? Fuel. What it wants to do 19,000 feet going back. What a load of Oswallet. Good old sim brief. We're going to go a little bit higher than that. Muck up my wins. Hey Patrick, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. We are boarding already. There we go. Excuse the mess of the plane. I don't think we vacuumed anything. Cleaned anything. That in there. My cruise winds are going to be a bit messy because I'm not gonna, but then again at 34,000 feet it wasn't that much different than what it's just given me at 19,000 feet, funny enough. Do a nice little climb out again as well because it's fun. That's interesting. Well, let me put that in there. What are we missing? Put there, and then we do 33. AFS. Yeah. It's not giving me those. Oh, I know why. Holy dooly. What an idiot. What an idiot. What an idiot. I need to tell it what I'm doing. Holy bejeebers. If I actually do that. I can't believe I just did that. We're going to do ILS-Y for runway 03 and XORKI. Can't get the transition I want. Or is it the 2? It's a 2. This helps if I actually do this. Oh yeah, that's that. Cool. So when I do my takeoff, now I'll put it in because actually bloody runways are in. What an idiot. Should we just keep it? Absolutely. Yep. 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 Make it easier? Oh, they probably, well, they've got this Havoc. You can go into and have most of this all done for you in FS Actions. Oh, hang on. Hang on. And you can have your different panel state loads and stuff like this, so you don't have to do as much. But that being said, you still need to program all this. But I guess this is the thing, right? You could go and fly a Captain Sim or a cheaper 737 if you're on PC, and you wouldn't have to do any of this sort of stuff, or you can pay and get the expensive study level stuff, and then that's what you're paying for. You're paying to be able to do this, I guess. What was I up to? Cool. Trim 602. Geez, we had a lot of trim out that flight in. But I guess then on the other hand, I probably tend to agree for you. If they did it with the DC-6, why can't they do it with the 737? Yep. Now I think about it. $55. There's four. What runway are we taking off again?
Passengers bus is coming.
32. You all should go into the members and see what you've posted. Better be good. Oh, I can't watch that at the moment, Maple, while I'm streaming, but I'll have a look at it a bit later. I will have a look at it a little bit later. One's parked there. Ryanair. Got a few people left to go, and then we're going to not even. I suppose we'll still push back. Yeah, I get ya. Well, the Aerosoft A330, which will launch on Xbox and cloud gaming and PC, have got an interactive checklist coming for that one, so. Alright, let's tell GSX to push us back. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. What is it going to do? Wants me to close entryways? That's odd.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Bit odd that it's asking me to do this.
Departure Temperature checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I did remove the stairs. I'm looking for the stairs, but I wasn't highlighting. Because they were already removing it. I didn't think they were.
Lock in gear.
Also, Bluebird 757 will have one interactive checklist. Have they said that? I want to do
Release parking brake.
sure can.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
It's going nuts. It's going nuts. I thought it might go nuts. Just waiting for it to go nuts. Oops. Thought it was going to go nuts. Yep. Holy dooly. Did you just see that? We just did a 180. Holy dooly. Just did a 180. What am I doing? I had this all set up and then I just buggered it up. Ausflightsimmer. You doing with us? Hey Patsky, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I knew this is why I said to you, I was like, I don't know what it's gonna do. Oh, Fozzie. What is it doing to me? Alright, I'll just go back and start my engines that I buggered up. Shall I? Oh, what am I doing here? Why can't I start these? Now we're going. Holy dooly. I messed that up big time. I already had it set and then I started playing around with it. I thought I was going the other way. Did I get up my left and right wrong? It's gone nuts. Doing donuts. Did you see how quickly it pivoted us around 180? Seriously. I'm sorry, whoever that aircraft is there. I'm sorry that I've just backed all the way into you. Apologies. Good old GSX. You gotta love it.
Set parking brake.
Alright. I'm more than happy to set my parking brakes and get rid of you.
Confirmation for a good engine start.
Good old GSX. Strikes again.
On pitch of ground. We have a good engine start. The disconnect.
There you go, you can hear those engines coming alive. Oh, I gotta love the 600. She looks nice.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
You bought the 737-800. You feel good about it? Nice. See you, Mr. Maple Leaf. You showing the pins? Cool. Right, let's go. Thanks, Havoc. We'll have to taxi down here and backtrack. They need to learn how to fly. Steve, I put a video in our Discord, which is what I learned how to fly the 737 many years ago. Matt Davis. So feel free to check it. I recommend it. You can just go over the video a few times and you'll learn the flows and stuff. Do this while we're in a straight line. Is it hard to learn? No. So once you learn this though, Steve, it's going to help you with all your other airliners. But the thing that I would do is I would jump in a sim, watch the videos, and I would practice just starting the plane. Not mucking around with the FMS, just starting the plane. Over and over and over. Do that 5 or 6 times, 10 times, get used to doing that, yeah? Then the next thing I would do is I would learn how to, and that's from Cold and Dark, then I would learn how to program the FMS. So therefore, you've learned how to start the plane, how to program the FMS, so you're good to go for a flight. Then the last part, or then the next stage is we want to learn the autopilot. You've got to get up in the air to do that, yeah? And then once you're good with that, you're going to then, because you're in the air, you learn the autopilot, you might as well go and do your landings. The last part you'll probably learn is things like ILS and stuff like that. But yeah, learn how to start it. Just do it in blocks, yeah? And just get that muscle memory down. And what I do is when I'm learning new airliners, I still follow that same principle. So, but because you know other airline, it doesn't take as long to pick up. So, hope that makes sense. I think I left my TCAS on. Yeah. We don't have to worry about that. I put that up. Did. I'm gonna have to backtrack. Sorry guys, because I stuffed up the pushback. Hey Steve. Have you shot a new plane? Yeah. Each to their own. Like, people learn different. I learn by doing. So I break it up into blocks though. And I've got FS Realistic switched on again. I'll do a quick taxi because that sort of took a little bit longer than what I was expecting to do that turnaround. It's like, hang on, if my cargo door's open? No. The windsock problem's not 100% fixed like it was meant to be. Flight time for this one is 6 minutes longer, but I actually think it will be shorter due to the SIDS and stars. We're going to go pretty much direct in. Actually, I've got to change the delete a waypoint, but I'll do that as we're getting closer. Different approach types, yeah. I haven't flown that for a while, to be honest, actually. Right, Mr. Dreamclaw, get out of your way. Thank you very much. As we backtrack there, I appreciate it. We're going to pull off into the grass so we're not got our wings in your view. There's no taxiway here, and it's not used to this much traffic. There we go. Alright, good to go, guys. Let's get going. Hey Smith, what's going on? I'm not sure where Mr. Dreamclaw's gone. Did he take off? Must have. Can't see him anymore. Hey Donald, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Right, let's move him up. Oh, in the WestJet livery. Nice. Need to get a new mouse, need to be flying again? Yeah. But I hope you will. Alright, let's start the clock. We'll be pushing straight out on this one. We did our trim, didn't we? It helps if I actually have the auto thrust on. Holy dolly. Let's do that again. There we go. Because that was bad. No wonder we weren't moving. There we go. Love the shakes from FS Realistic. There we go. Beautiful place to come and fly and do approaches. Absolutely amazing. Can't go any more than 4,000. Gonna make our turn. Snort your flaps going up. I'll come back to the chat in a sec. Something's going on. Oh, why is there something going on? Alright, I'll be there in a sec. Alright guys, I gotta bail for a quick second. I'll be back. I gotta just put the autopilot on. Alrighty, sorry about that guys, we had just a delivery and I had to grab it, so and we're lucky the plane didn't fly out of the ground, but we missed the departure, so apologies for that. It was an awesome departure, but lucky I ran out there because the delivery was, he was going away, so Mrs. Oz would have killed me. 6,000. I took it apart because the scroll wheel stopped working right. I got fixed only the brake tabs and holds together with a couple of ones quick. Yeah, okay. No one. So, my apologies. If I missed that, delivery, my ass would have been grass for the weekend. Mrs. Oz would have killed me. Playing with your little gamer friends can't even answer the door. There's 6,000. Actually, we've still got to stay above 6,000. That's right, it's above 6,000. So we're going to go straight up to 19. We're going to go? Alright, I'll level change you and then we'll go. There we go. Don't blame her. Don't blame Mrs. Oz. No, I'm saying I needed to get that one or else my ass was grass. I think she did tell me it was coming, but I totally forgot. As per normal. Hey Chris, watching it from Chile in the Andes mountain flight was delayed into Santiago because of birds were mating on the runway. Took 45 minutes of circling the airport, really? They must have been big birds. Hope you're doing well, Chris, as he's back in Chile again. That's funny. Aviation, hey? Alright, let's do some after takeoff checks here. That's off, that's done, runway lights are on. We took off with our taxi light, which is great. Past 10,000, we'll get rid of some other bits and pieces. First time you heard. So they actually said there was birds mating. Got it. Holy dolly. Apologies for the departure, everyone. Mate, absolutely. It's amazing. I've had a couple of close encounters with birds as I'm landing. Birds are, when they get spooked, they're a bit unpredictable of what they're going to go and do. Probably would agree. He probably would. All right. So this is the flight back. Basically, we took off runway. Runway was 28 or something. 32. Basically, did the turn out. That's why we had to keep above 6,000 due to the train. And then we're basically going to be cruising a little bit, probably a little bit more inland than what we were before, all the way down. We're going to, I'm going to cut off the Oxy, and we're going to go direct to NGN, or it probably wants to go to Kia. I'll get rid of Kia and it will go straight from Oxy to EGN. And then we'll come straight into our ILS is basically what we're going to do. So we do that now. Wiry member. We've got to do it on the ground. I'm going to get rid of Kia. So we're going to go from straight to there. There. That will get rid of that for us. And that'll put us straight into our track for our star. That'll be good to go. Actually, while we're here, we'll grab the forecast and we'll punch that in too. No spurt in running my videos. Yeah. It flew right underneath my wing as I touched down. That video. That's all in, and then we just got to plug our ILS information in. I'll open the chart to remind myself, and I'll plug it in a little bit later. Have a good view of Athens City. We should, shouldn't we? Yeah, we should as we come in. We cruise up. But again, thank you, Mr. Brett Pounds, for the 11 months. I appreciate all the support you do for the stream, and also Simbit World, which I think they've definitely gone to bed because it's probably 4 a.m. in the morning. Thank you very much for the support, and all the Drop Bear members as well. Thank you, guys. Also, Just Flight supporting the streams as always. And if you're probably wondering why you're missing the streams or notifications, generally in May, YouTube actually go around and unsubscribe people to a lot of different channels for some reason. I guess they're doing a clean out. So if you find that you've unsubscribed, you may need to check and resubscribe to the channel if you wanted to. So you go and do non-active channels or whatever, I don't know, they do a clean out, but it seems to affect a bunch of people that didn't need to be affected. Every year they do it. Yeah, that's what happened to you last week, Mr. TP. Yeah. I forgot all about it, and then you mentioned, and then I was like, oh, I heard it on another YouTube, and I was going, that's right, that's because it happens every year. Yeah, it happens every year. It happened last May as well, and the May before that, and so forth. And I was thinking about it the other day, and I was talking to someone about it, but I forgot that's when they do their clean out. Alright, we're gonna go up to 3-3. Oh, I don't really use Facebook, Donald. No, I didn't kick anybody out. That's YouTube doing that. Book, yeah. I think Facebook's obviously it's lasted longer than a lot of different apps, but it's probably at that time when it's getting replaced. It's passing its use by date. The generations that are using it, yes, well, that's my generation, I guess, that use it. Older. But yeah, I use Facebook. I use Facebook for a little bit. I don't use it terribly a great deal, but I use it for ausflightsimmer. I don't use it for myself personally, really. But I use it for ausflightsimmer. I don't have TikTok. Even though we've got an ausflightsimmer TikTok, I don't upload it in there. I have Instagram that I put my real life flying stuff on. I need to get better with it, but I haven't put much content on there because I obviously haven't been flying since I've been sick, so. Tim Fanatic streaming? I thought he was streaming. I swear I thought he was streaming. Yeah, okay. Sim's going live at 11:30 a.m. So we'll do a raid. Some of you guys are probably going to watch it, yeah. In about 30 minutes. Yeah, cool. He didn't know. I don't think he knew if he was streaming or not because he had some stuff on this week, but he's obviously streaming, so. And I just can't. The 800's so big compared to the 700 and the 600. I can't even get my wing view shots done correctly. Are you serious? Oh my god. Oh man. Say no more. You're hoping to get the HF? Yeah. So, speaking of haptic gaming pads. Oh. We got top climb. I've got a new seat that I'm going to be trying out, which I'll be putting the haptic gaming onto. But like I said, I don't sort of use it when I'm streaming. But I've got a new seat that I'm going to be trying it on, which will be super cool. The reason why I don't use it while I'm streaming, because I probably should. I might do it. I might when we do some GA flights and stuff. But you guys are going to be doing bloody vibration jokes and all that sort of stuff live on the stream. Oh, it will just go silly. The topics will go silly. That's why I haven't done it. But you'll love it, Richard. You'll love it. Absolutely, it's all about immersion. You could grow up 1 hour. Yeah, some years, but not everybody. Some years probably could, but not everybody. Oh. How funny would it be if I did a beaver in the haptic seat stream? That'd go nuts. Absolutely nuts. Hey Daniel, what's going on? That would be an epic stream. Maybe not for the streamer. Maybe not for the stream. I'm doing some changes with my setup here, probably in the next couple of months. I really need to organize it and get a standing desk solution done. Only problem is I've got to weigh everything to get the right motor for it, and then I'm changing some bits and pieces just to make life a little bit better, considering I spend so much time at the desk. So yeah, I'm not going to switch it just because we've been on this so long. But yeah, I can imagine there'll be a sunrise very soon. Dana says, I'm going to travel by plane back to my hometown on Monday. I'm on vacation now. Oh, nice. What sort of planes are you flying? Must be cruising now on top of descent. We should be able to see, there we go, so about just under 100 nautical miles we'll have a top of D. We've been flying for 24 minutes. Been pushed to August. Why August? Something to do with the heat or something, Richard? Too hot or? Holy dooly, it's nearly lunchtime already. Change the tail number? What'd you change it to? I can't see it. It's the DP. Oh, very funny. Love it. Love it. Holy bejeebs, that means it's almost a bedtime here? Yeah. What did I miss? My daughter's coming home from California before she moves to Florida. Ah, Roger, I get you. And your morning delivery still hasn't arrived? Look at that. I don't know, Maple, I can't help you with that one. I don't use the Thrustmaster Airbus stuff enough to be able to help you with those. Surely there's some YouTube videos out on that stuff, yeah? Holy dooly. Holy dooly. Tony, was that the one that was crashing into the side? At Montenegro? Was that there? The one that you showed us the video? No contrails? Yeah, we got contrails. Yeah, you showed us the video. Yeah. All right, well, let's do some ILS details in here. My elevation is 10. And it's 1111. Is the ILS 111 and 32 is the course, and it's not giving me a height. Can't give me a height. The course is in now, I remember. The heading's slit in there anyway. Down the runway. Oh. There we go. Good time, have a great rest of your stream. No worries, Chris. See you, mate. Don't dream about mating birds on the runway. And all the best for the time in Chile, my friends. Yeah. Alright, so we're about halfway through the flight. I reckon I'm going to go and make myself a decaf coffee. And I shall be back. I'll go check on Junior to see what he's up to. He's probably a bit bored at this point in time, so I'll see what he's up to. But I'll be back, ladies and gents. We'll be back soon. All right, we're back. Just to tell you what, you guys are a quiet lot today for this stream. Usually have to calm you all down for being a rowdy bunch, but not today. Looks like I'm drinking water for the rest of the day now. Excuse me. Look at that. Looking good. I've really enjoyed this nice cruisy stream. Hey, Mr. Symphonic, about to start to get my friend. Sorry I couldn't make your stream tonight. It's all right, mate. I had to have a nap. That's because you're an old man. It's been a long week. It's been a nice cruisy stream. And we haven't streamed on Friday morning my time for 2 months because obviously I've been crook. But we had a really nice approach and we're going to have another one. So we'll come and say g'day and give you a hard time. Probably got a couple of dissent very, very soon, so it won't be too long. We'll see you in a little bit, Mr. Symphonic. I don't know if a little nap's going to be enough for your beauty sleep though, my friend. Just saying. You might need a year for that one. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. It wasn't. Oh, very funny. I'm glad that people understand our Aussie sense of humour. So. This is the Mount Olympus, is it? Left or right? Left or right? I have no idea. To me, I'm just looking at mountains. I'm heavy. No worries. No worries, Darren. See you, mate. See you in a bit. Fake coffee. Gotta love it. Gotta love some fake coffee. 13821. 13821. 13821. I'm gonna put that in here. I assume a bunch of you guys are probably watching the sim anyway. There we go. 40 nautical miles, top of D. Anybody? No? No one's descending. Looks like we've got some clouds in at Greece now. Yes, the Mediterranean will be getting quite busy at the moment, I would imagine. All the yachties and stuff at this time of the year. Bio. Cheers, mate. So close, Xenon, so close. Only a little while there. It looks like you probably won't make it on this stream. You're very, very close to getting to the 400 mark. You've got reusable textures all over the place here. Actually, Greece would be a good place for them to do a world update, I think. Sunday night. Super close. Um, 737-800 tonight. I don't actually normally fly the 800 because she's, I don't know, she's a bigger girl. I sort of like the stubby Boeings more than anything else, but we've lost everybody. There we go. We've lost all our name tags and multiplayers. Would be a good idea. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, we've just lost all our name tags. Quickly change servers for a quick. Come back. No, everyone's dropped out. Gotta love it. Yeah, nah. Microsoft's having some problems. We're at 653. Holy dooly. $6.53. Brett must be. I think Brett's up near the top, or the top. Bill. Yeah, 6.53 is the top dog. William Kelly's next. Then Bubba, then Captain Fozzie. Oh, Captain Fozzie's so close to getting his 500. But yeah. A lot of video editing time there. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. That's what I'll be doing when I switch over to Sim. I'll say g'day and then I'll move into video production time. Have him on the background for this afternoon. I was doing scripts when I was watching Brett. Brett, feel free to put in exclamation mark Brett in the chat if you want. But I was watching Brett on ATS. Or was it ATS or ETS? I think it might have been ETS last night. I was doing scripting for tonight's video. Doing all the research for it. It was ETS, yeah, okay. Alright, we're just about to start our top of descents down. Yeah. William's got heaps of hours too. He's in like the top. William's second place. He's second place. And ausflightsimmer's on top at 703 hours. 703. So Brett's been there too for most of the streams. Look like a runway down there. Unlisted stream. Oh, nice. Let me know how you go. Like for me, I already stream at 1080 at 60 and it's smooth. I think AV1 really for me, Brett, the only thing it's going to do is get me to push out the 2 and 4K using this probably the same bandwidth. But then that's going to use system resources, so something I'm going to take a look at but not rush into it. Right, here we go on the way down. You found, did you find a big Mr. Kiwi, Mace, all that time ago? Nice. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I think I started actual streaming. It was before Microsoft Flight Simulator was out. We were doing X-Plane streams. It's 20 to 12 and I'm yawning already. God help, yawning on my own stream. Holy dooly. Yeah, I understand. I needed another GPU to use older PC to multi-PC stream so I can finally go back to, yeah, so you're just devoting your streaming, sorry, your streaming, sorry. Oh my God, holy dooly. Is there alcohol in this coffee? Oh, I might have to go and have a baby nap like Sim Fanatic. What I was trying to say, so you have your flight sim PC designated for flight simming or / gaming. Yeah, I get you. Your stream is the first one you've ever interacted. Holy dooly. It's like you've been interacting, Mr. TP, for a long time, my friend. The TP family is the only time I've ever seen the whole family get involved, where you've got the TP's daughters, Mrs. TP, everybody jumping in. Like, it's super cool. I've got to, apparently, Mr. TP, I've got to take a photo because our new, I was talking to Mrs. Oz the other day that your pets get done up, and then our two girls have been, they've got new winter clothes, so to speak. Their PJs that they put on at night time. It's getting cold, so apparently I got to take a photo of that. I'm a bit embarrassed, to be honest. The first family of flight simming, yeah. I'm a bit embarrassed, but I got to take a photo and put it on the Discord for you guys to see of the girls in their PJs and their tutus. You need the TPI 17 pets, yeah. Wait, what? Yes, the girls in their tutus. Yeah. I'd love to see that. Yeah, I will. I'll get around. I've just still gotten out of the shock because they've only had them this week, and obviously one of the dogs, her name's Fabian, and she follows me everywhere, and I swear this week she's been looking at me in disgust when she's wearing the tutu. These were made for us by a family friend. I swear she keeps looking at me in disgust going, "Daddy, why am I wearing this?" I swear she's giving me the evil eye. But it's Mrs. Oz, so it's all her thing. Can't argue with that. You're pretty tight family and all pay like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, the girls are all we get they've had their cardigans on like you wearing a bunny top. Oh my god. Oh. But yeah, they've got their you'll see it in the picture when I get around to it. I'll do it in before the weekend's out. Pet clothes, yeah. Our two girls are inside pets. They wouldn't be able to last a night outside. They would not be able to last a night outside, Brett. Would not be able to last a night outside, so they sleep on the couch on their own dog beds. Basically, the couch is the dogs. The dogs own the couch in our house. It's a leather couch, so it doesn't get dirty, and our type of dogs don't melt or lose hair, so... No, they get long hair, but because they're schnauzers, they don't actually lose their hair. The only way they lose their hair is when they get clipped every 6 weeks. But we're lucky we don't have to worry about hair. So at the moment, they got clipped yesterday, so they don't look scruffy at the moment. They still have their beards and stuff, and their hairy legs. Hey Marion, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We're going to jump over and say hello to Mr. Symphonate. Well, I am anyway. I don't know if anybody else is, but we'll pop over there a little bit later. We're just on our top of descent at the moment. So Orange Whips, thanks very much for popping in. We're just having a laid-back, cruisy Friday stream. I'm going to get back into the swing of our morning time slots here. Right, so we're definitely on the SID. We're coming up on Oxriki, I should say that, if that's correct. And then we'll be going to Echo Golf November. We've got some cloud. I don't remember there being this much cloud before. We've got some cloud happening. Chipper Sneeze, thank you very much for coming and doing that. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that. Or the dono, I should say. Thank you, mate. Let's put some emotes in there for Chipper Sneeze. Thank you very much for doing that. I don't think the pop-ups will work, but I'll manually pry them. Appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Put some Marys in the chat for you, fella. Thank you, mate. I appreciate for doing that. And we'll pin you up to the top. You can knock off Mr. Poundy. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Alrighty, STD button I'm not going to do. There we go. That's all fixed. Seatbelts can go to on. Engines can go to continuous. And landing lights can go on. We'll stop to say hello. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's pretty cool that we've got a big sim family across multiple streamers that we can all hang out and have fun with everybody from different countries around the world. It's pretty cool. And it's great to see when, you know, I can introduce my community to other communities. It's really, really cool. So absolutely love it. Sorry about the caps. No worries. I didn't even notice until you mentioned it. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely, TP. I'm hoping I can get over this stuff so then I can bring back my more exciting streams. I know some of them have been a bit lackluster, but that's for sure. Everybody brings their own personalities to the streams. I wonder how many. Yeah, that's true, William. There'd be tons. There'd be tons. I feel like my clouds have changed. Has my graphics changed for a second? No. No. Look a bit funny. Geez, we got some saxophone going. Holy dolly. We got some saxophone playing. How did that get into the... How'd that get in here? Just missed that. It's going to try to catch up. Look at that. The mountains around here and the suburbs and the city, it's nice. It's a nice area to fly into. There we go. ILS has picked it up. We're 23.4 nautical miles from the DME, the airport, so... And flight time's 57. It was meant to be an hour and 16, so that's looking all right. I thought it would be a little bit quicker than that with the way that we changed our arrival. Right, speed brake's going to be armed. Let's do this. Let's do our checklist. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 and check. There we go. Before landing checklist complete. It's windy here in real life very often due to the mountains. Well, I've only got 11 knots. It must be not windy today though. Havoc, must not be windy today. See what it's like when we get close to the ground, but there we go. This takes us over the water to the islands. Get some wins on final. Nice. I love it when it's windy. Windy, raining, bad weather. That's my favorite. This work for the landing. Big thanks to Simbit World, Mr. Brett Pounds, and also Chipper C's. Thank you very much for doing the extra generosity of donating or memberships and all that to the stream. I appreciate it. Big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight. I can't wait till the Fokker's out. We're going to be Fokkering that thing all over the place. So excited for that. That is my plane that I'm most excited for the whole year, is the Fokker. When our little Fokkers flying around everywhere, it's going to be great. So big thank you to them. So excited for it. How come this is not pushing down? Oh, look at this. We're 3,000 off. For some reason, I thought I grabbed it and I missed it. This thing's gonna nosedive down like it's going out of fashion. We'll pop some speed brake out. Alright guys, just make sure you're chewing some chewy. Putting those ears out. Because we are going down. Speed brake out as much as we can. Will there be Xbox Fokkers flying around? Yeah, there will be. Because they did the BA 146. I don't know if it's going to be the same release time, but I think you'll see the Fokker in the Xbox for sure. If they can do it with the BAE 146, they can do it with Fokker. Jeez, there'll be all sorts of jokes around when we're flying that thing. Right, we're about 1,600 above too high, still slowing down. The MD-80, yeah. Still above by 1,200, but we're catching. We are catching. With Beavering with the Fokker jokes. Well, I think that the Fokker jokes are probably better than the Beaver jokes. And yes, if anybody wants to know, it is midday here and I'm still in the PJs. I'm still in my PJs. I've got to get out of my PJs after the stream. And we've got little bears eating fish, eating salmon is my PJs today. Alright, we're 800 above. Above. Right, speed brake's coming back down. No, I don't use a trackball mouse. I only use the infrared thingamajigger. DIMIS picked it up. We will do a long ILS approach shortly. We make the turn. What, you want to get a trackball bounce, Donald? I didn't know they still made them. Alright, we've got aircraft back now. There we go. And look at that. Look at the approach in. You can see the runways there. Yeah, the mouse that I use is a G402 Logitech. It's not wireless, but it's a laser infrared thingamajigger. It's good. I think I've on my second one of these. I actually bought my Oz Junior one of these because I thought they were great. I think they're like $60 or something. Right, ILS is in. Let's notch your flaps going down. Drop your decks, everybody. So we're dropping flaps. Flaps 2. Then flaps 5. Approaching. The approach hasn't picked up. Holy dooly. What's going on here? That looks alright. This is all doing weird and wonderful stuff. Now it's doing it. We're just a little bit too far out. Flaps 10. Now she's pointing the nose down. Gears going down. This ILS is balked. Oh man. Now it's doing this. I wonder why it's done that. Didn't think, oh, it might be because of that mountain there. I don't know.
Having any fun yet?
It's gone nuts. It's gone nuts. It's gone nuts. Man, why did it do that for? Far out. Why did it do that for? And I'm not going around, guys, because I don't have time. But this is going to be a big jacko. Oh, and of course he's here. I don't know, the ILS just it captured it and then it just didn't stick with it. So, of course, I'm doing a big Jacko dive, and guess who's here? Dave. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It was on, they captured it. Do the Dave. Ah, it's alright. I'll just do, an embarrassing landing. Finish the stream. Sorry, I can't do a go around because I don't have time. Alright, what a way to finish a stream. Everything was going fine. What a mess. What a mess. That pisses me off.
Minimums.
I'll go
200,
back
100,
something.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Brace, brace. Oh.
That pisses me off. So the other part that happened on that when we went down is I pulled back on the throttle and the throttle didn't actually pull back. So we're still at 67% on the N1 and we're coming down. That's why I couldn't slow down. Now. Oh, it's so annoying. You spend an hour and a half flying somewhere and it stuffs up at the end. That's so annoying. Realistic PEGASUS Airlines, are they that bad, are they? Yeah, well, our first landing was ace. It was a nice landing. I'm gonna have to come back to Greece and do this again. Oh well, shit happens. Shit happens, and it happens. Is that a drum in the water? That is a drum in the water. They've already crashed twice, 737, really? Do overday, yeah. We'll do it again. We'll come back to Greece and we'll do it again. Maybe we'll come back to Greece tomorrow. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Sorry, kids. I think they need to make the runway a little bit longer here, though. Oh. But thank you very much for you guys hanging out. I appreciate it anyway. The thing is, it was on the ILS and it was descending, but it could be that this airport, I don't know, maybe it's got an ILS issue with it, but it was on the ILS and it was descending 500 feet. So I saw it descending and I wasn't paying too much attention to it. And then it stopped descending and then it started going up. And I was like, that's weird. So I don't know what's happened there. Oh well. Dave's sending me to Jesus. And yeah. Don't have time to go around because I need to start working on the vid, so. Oh well. That's one thing with the ausflightsimmer channel, you never know what could have happened. Thanks, Xenon. No one tells Synfanatic either. To fully configure. It doesn't explain why it didn't descend properly though. Like it captured the ILS, so it should go down all the way. It was the correct speed. It was at the correct speed for the waypoint though. Down by that approach. Because it was still, we were still in a 210 knot zone Havoc though. That's the thing. But like I said, I'll probably go back and watch it and it will be me that stuffed it up. No worries, Bio. I won't be able to blame anybody other than myself. I've done worse, so no stress on that. Blame Fozzie. I'm gonna blame you, Jacko. I was like, I'm gonna do a Jacko landing. The next minute I look at the chat. Jacko's here. I was like, oh, the timing couldn't even be worse. Oh. Oh, funny. I hope you're doing well, Dave. Oh, congratulations, Gav. Congratulations, my friend. Nice one. That is good to hear. We'll go in between these fellas, hey? Just about to start work. No worries, Mrs. GP. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. What's going on here? I'm 80% thrust. Brakes aren't in. Look at this. 80% thrust. Alright, there's something going wrong with my plane. I'm at 80% thrust and this thing won't even move. I think we've got a bit of a warped flight simulator at the moment. Oh, look at this, 80% thrust. The bloody wings are wobbling. Oh no.
Shit, we got a flame out, man. Engine 1 is out. Engine 2 is out. Goose, I'm losing control. I can't control it. It won't recover.
I don't know what's going on. Weird. Bit weird. Bit weird. Cool. All right, let's do this GSX. Let's deboard the plane. No, there's no chocks. It's the first thing I look for, Maddie. First thing I look for, thinking, oh, did I hit chocks? But no, they weren't there, and I hadn't turned them on, so. Ah, well. It is what it is. Right, let me go. Get in for a quick second. Let's do this, shall we? Cool. All right, guys. Thank you, TP. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And I do apologize. It's been 2 months since we've done our Friday morning streams. I'm hoping to provide some news soon and we can start expanding. Hopefully we can start expanding some of our bits and pieces again. So, but that being said, I'm going to actually finish the stream right here. But I've got to redirect so we can go over to Mr. Symphonetics channel and give him a bit of a hard time while he's streaming. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much for everybody jumping in. We will be back tomorrow morning. I don't know what we're going to be doing yet, but we'll work out something. So guys, I love you lots. Appreciate it. Dave, have a great day at work, and I'll see everybody sometime soon. So see you guys. Catches.